Have you ever sensed the generation gap? This is not a question to me. Until recently, I commented on a post of local food on social media. I just named one snack that is very familiar to me since childhood, the kind of fried sticky rice dumpling. And soon someone commented that as a local resident, he has never heard of it. I was a little bit surprised, but politely replied that this might be because that I'm middle-aged. The post somehow drew a lot of comments later these 2 days. Dozens of people agreed with me and posted their similar memory. But that person who doubted that he had never heard of that snack, he was born around year 2000, and his comment was liked by more than 160 people, more than double mine. So I think the point is not to arguing whether this snack did exist and whether it is still existing. I think the best message to me from this post is that I sensed the generation gap, which is about 20 years. In the past, they would take it for granted that I'm living in now and everything I'm doing is present tense and there's no barriers in language and experience. I was not afraid of the word change. And I even like this word because this is how I grew up since the reform and opening up of China, and the word change accompanied me since childhood. But now I feel the momentum of change. It doesn't have to be the fast developing technologies and rapidly changing city skyscrapers. It's just at the point that you suddenly found a large group of people at their 20s don't share the same experience with you. Then, how to adapt this sudden change of perception? I think number one is to accept this fact and tell myself that this comes naturally with the time. And number two, try to learn the change and don't persist on your established possession and try to understand the reason why. And number three, apply this understanding approach to similar scenarios in the future and try to be more resilient and inclusive. And sometimes I might need some additional and intentional efforts to catch up with the change and time. So overall, I feel the generation gap, and this is the message for me to lower the context barriers so that I will be more adaptable when I'm getting older.